Hi everyone, Gemma here. Thank you for watching today. In this video I'm going to be creating a wedding anniversary card. So it's my parents' anniversary and they're celebrating 35 years of marriage. So I thought the new collection from My Creative Life would be perfect for this, and I've combined it with some other products, so I'll go through those with you now. So as I said, this is the new collection from My Creative Life, and this is the Special Hearts reverse die set. So I'm using this die here. To see more details on this collection and the samples that I made, I'll just pop that in the corner there and you can take a look at that. I've got a heart embossing folder. This is a very old one, so I'm not too sure where that's come from. Then with a previous collection from My Creative Life called Gorgeous Girls. This is a really unusual collection. You've got the bottom of the girls, so the legs, the trousers, the skirts, and then the girl is holding some presents, flowers, a book, etc. And again, this is a really lovely collection. So I'm using these two dies here, these flower dies, and I've got the foliage as well. And then for the 35, I'm using the Made to Surprise Chunky Alphabet die. So I've gone ahead and prepared my card blank and my mats and layers. So my card blank measures 6 3/4 squared. So I had a 10 by 7 card blank and I trimmed it down to 6 3/4 squared. The mirror card then is 6 1/2 squared, and the coral cardstock is 6 1/4 squared. So I'm going to work on this piece first. So as you can see, I've drawn a pencil heart here around one of the dies just to give me an indication of the size of the heart. And the reason being, I use lots of the different elements. I'll just grab the die to show you here. So you've got this outline die, then you've got a more detailed die, and then you've got a heart die as well. So I've used the heart die to draw the shape there to indicate the size of it, and then I've cut these two elements several times in white cardstock, and I'm going to sort of create my own pattern paper with it. So if you've seen one of the samples that I made for this collection, I did a panel on one of my cards using this method, and I really liked it. I thought the white pops lovely against the coral cardstock. So the reason I've drawn around the heart is I didn't want to cut too many and waste all my time covering all of the panel when it won't be seen. So I've cut enough to go around the outside of the heart, and I'm just going to use some quick grab glue, and I'm going to attach these sort of in a pattern like so. So I'm going to have some pieces hanging off the edge. Once everything is stuck down, I'll just trim around the edges then to tidy that off, and I'm then going to attach that to my card base and my mirror card there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, and I'll come back to you when that's done. So that's everything now attached. I think it looks really cool. I really like the effect. I've also prepared the love heart elements. So I've cut the largest die in silver mirror card, the more detailed die in white, and then I've got the love heart in the coral. So I'm going to attach the coral to the white, just using some Collal glue, and I'm going to pop the white up onto some foam and then pop it on the silver mirror card, and then attach that to the front like so. So there's the heart elements now attached, and I've gone ahead and prepared the rest of the decoration. So I've made some flowers using white flower forming foam. I've ink blended the centre with abandoned coral, so it's a very light colouring, but I think it helps it pop against the coral cardstock. And I've added some white stamens in the centre, so I've got 3 flowers to go somewhere there. I've used the chunky alphabet dies to cut 35. So I've cut it in a double-sided foam adhesive, the mirror card, and then also white card. So I'm going to offset that against there, and that will go in there somewhere. I've then used my Cricut for a personalised message. So I've got 35 years, happy anniversary, Mum and Dad. So that's going to come from the flowers somewhere. And then I've got all this foliage. So I've cut a few leaves in a green cardstock. It's really nice sage colour. I've then got some vellum pieces, white and mirror card. So I'm going to pop you on high speed now while I decorate the rest of the card, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun to attach everything. So there's everything attached. I think it's so pretty. I really love it. I love the pop of the coral against the white and the silver mirror card. And I'm just going to finish off with some Crystal Nuvo drops. And this is in Simply White. I'm just going to pop a few around the flowers and the number 35. And I shall come back to you. So there we are, I've added the Nuvo drops and I think it looks so beautiful. I'm really pleased with how this has turned out, and I hope my mum and dad like the card too. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Any products used in today's video will be listed in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed watching today. Thank you very much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!